Hi guys, welcome to the fourth episode of the film review show. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Tonight I'm joined by two special guests, Oliver O'Dell on the right.
Hello.
And Matthew Kelleher on the left. So
Hi.
guys, the film we watched today was Meantime. What were your thoughts on the film?
I thought it was an interesting film. I remember my doing my A levels in media studies. Watched a lot of sort of kitchen sink and social realism dramas. And a lot of them were filmed in the '60s. I guess this was a bit more of an '80s update on that. Thatcher's Britain. A time of quite a lot of unemployment, and it sort of contrasted the guys that were on the dole and the ones that had done a little bit better for themselves and moved into the new estate.
Yeah, it's all about unemployment and
Yeah.
domestic abuse, because they all live in these council houses and they're hard up.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really any violence, but the sort of threat of violence was quite heavily
It's
implied.
emotional violence, don't it?
Yeah, sort of psychological
kid.
abuse in a way, isn't it?
Played by
Yeah.
what's his name? Tim Roth. He's like this really quiet, shy, wouldn't say boo to a goose kid, and he's got this really abrasive family, and he's trying to get his first job, and they're all, asking him and just discouraging him, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite sort of withdrawn and introverted. Like obviously, he's thinking a lot of things he's not saying, and he's like looking down a lot. He probably has the he might even be he'd probably be like the main character in the film, maybe him and his brother, but he probably has the least number of lines out of all the main characters.
Yeah, he's very quiet, but obviously he's very like in his own world kind of thing. He's very introverted.
Yeah.
And his aunt does him a favour and says, you can paint my house for a bit of money, and his brother turns up, and he just goes into a funny kind of mood where he doesn't want to do the work, and obviously his parents have a go at him when he gets back.
I think the aunt
It's
was
a really good slice of unemployment in the 80s, and sort of domestic realism, like you said before. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the sort of banality of day-to-day living, really, but also like the strain of that. If you sort of live in those conditions for a long time, where there's not much going on, the sort of tension between people can really start to crack,
in
and
a
escalate
space
into
all the time.
definitely.
Being in a small house, four of them, there's not much room.
Yeah.
They get in each other's way.
They don't like each
really
other a whole lot.
focuses on just family life in a small, compact space where they're just all trying to escape, really, aren't they?
So who would you say is your favourite character in the film?
Right, well, Gary Oldman is fantastic in it. He just plays a bit of a yob, a chav, if you will, and he's got a skinhead, and I think that what inspires a bit of This Is England as well. I think the kid in that who's out of the skins probably drew some inspiration off him. I don't know, because they all dress the same out of that than they do in this one. You can tell it's all the 80s haircuts and skinheads. Phil Daniels was in it, who plays Mark, his brother. Is it Colin's brother? And he cares for him, obviously. Like his parents care for him, but they stifle him,
I think his brother definitely. I mean, obviously, it's a strained relationship, but I think his brother cares for him more than his parents do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's shown, especially towards the end.
And when he got this job, I think there was a pang of jealousy there. He didn't feel comfortable about his brother being more independent, standing on his own 2 feet kind of thing. He liked the idea that he had to do everything for his brother, you know.
They are coxy. I can't get through. They are. It's a job. Cameron.
I pushed in it.
Good.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guess a quid.
Nah.
Why not?
You won't pay me back.
I will.
Shut up. Where are we gonna go then?
Steakhouse.
Which one?
That one.
Where's that one?
It's over there.
Where's over there?
Up Jack's arse and round the corner.
You're really thick, you are.
I ain't as thick as you.
No one's as thick as me.
You're thick. I'm hard. That's right, isn't it?
Come on, Samson.
Matt, who was your favourite character?
I think my favourite character would be Colin. I mean, he was a man of few words, but the part was well played. He sort
My
of,
favourite character is
yeah.
Jamie Clark, by the way.
Thank you. Cheers.
Go on,
But
Matt.
oh yeah. Well, in the film, my favourite character was Colin.
Oh, in the film.
In the film, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like obviously, like a man of few words, but he sort of played the part very well. You know, he clearly was able to sort of channel that sort of inner conflict that Colin was having, and also the difficulties he was having, sort of coping in day to day in that sort of environment.
Matt, favourite scene?
Favourite scene. My favourite scene was the sort of segment where he goes to the ants to do the job. I mean, there's obviously the aunt sort of looked down on she was very sort of skillful at being condescending, but sort of tinging it with sweetness and politeness and a veneer of civility. But really, she was very much sort of looking down. Well, I suppose on the whole family as being less than her. But also you saw another side of her again. You know, later on when when she had the argument with her husband. But it was an interesting seeing a lot of that strained tension again when Colin's brother comes around, you know, and he sort of I think he does sort of talk him out of it, puts him in a bit of a mood that he doesn't decide to do his job in the end. But it's an interesting scene. That'll probably be my favourite in the film.
Oliver, favourite scene?
I like to think that the favourite scene is the one I probably most remember out of the film. And there was an elevator scene in it, and it was Gary Oldman, and he's obviously racist because there was a black person in the elevator with him, and it was almost like gonna kick off, and it did kick off. You know, it's only a very small elevator. You can only fit about 3 or 4 people in it, and there's quite a lot of tension in that one scene. Another good scene was where he went round to do the paintwork, but then he slipped into his sulk. He just went into a funny mood, didn't he? And he just didn't want to do it. Yeah.
So, Ollie,
That's what shy people are like.
would you watch the film again?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah, I think I would watch the film again. I mean, I'd probably pick up on a few more nuances than I did the first time. I mean, there's probably lots of little details, lots of little shots, lots of interesting shots in the film again.
I love the attention to detail as well, like where he's got his glasses and you can tell they've been broke and he just fixed it with a bit of string.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. And Gary Oldman's character, he's got a little something on his neck there. He's like someone's written on it. It's not a tattoo, but you know, little things like that. Attention to detail is brilliant.
So we're at the max out of 10, max out of 5 stage. First of all, I'll ask Matthew Kelleher. What would you give it out of, well, whatever?
Well, I quite enjoyed it, so I'm going to give this film 4 detached high-rise windows out of 5.
Okay, so that's 8 out of 10, isn't it?
A very respectable 8, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
like to.
So that's the best so
Yeah.
far. In,
Yeah.
in your opinion, that's your favourite film.
Yeah, I did quite enjoy
So
this one.
far.
It was quite
In the series.
yeah. In the series so far, you know.
Yeah,
Top
that's yeah.
Yeah.
Oliver?
I'd go with Matt. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give it 8.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wow, man.
8.5 chestnuts out of 10. Because I would watch it again. It's just a good slice of, you know, what I said before.
Yeah.
okay. Well, we're coming to the end of the episode. Just want to thank you two guys for
No
taking
problem.
part in
Really
this one.
enjoyed it, yeah.
So, guys watching
hey,
it,
hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
people who are watching this, we'd all suggest that
Meantime,
you,
did you mention the name of the film?
at the start.
Okay, just checking.
We'd all suggest that you see if your HMV's got a copy of this film, rent it out, watch it, put it on, see if you agree. Comment below if you don't. Right, thanks Oliver and thanks Matt.
Thank you, yeah.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See you next time.